The third season of Overwatch 2 just got started, and with it comes a brand new battle pass with tons of amazing content and my favorite, new skins. If there's one thing I can always count on with Overwatch, it's that the art department knocks it out of the park every time. So today we'll be taking a look at the skins in detail, and I'll be ranking my favorites, starting with the ones that I think are the least interesting. Now, in fairness, not all the skins can be legendary skins, so the ones that I think are maybe the least good are the ones that I think just are, some more basic skins. But it's not that they're bad skins, it's just that you have to have some that are kind of basic. So I think one of the more basic of all of the new skins is this Zarya tactical skin. I don't know what it is. I feel like Zarya just generally doesn't end up with the best skins, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's just like her character design that doesn't lend well to cool skins. I'm not sure, but I feel like she always ends up with kind of these like basic just recolors. You know, the tattoo is cool, but otherwise it's pretty basic. Same thing with Baptiste. Baptiste's skin it's got a cool color scheme and some of the textures are cool, but that's about it. This might be kind of a controversial opinion, but I really don't like Sombra's skin at all. It's not really designed to my personal tastes. Obviously, it's a lot of bright colors, and it's probably my least favorite one. I think she looks like she should be on the front of a Lisa Frank binder, for those of you who grew up in the 90s. I don't know, just the whole thing is not really for me. Reaper's is pretty cool, but it's kind of basic. I don't know, it's got some like textures and stuff, but there's not a whole lot going on with it. The name that they used for it, which I'm not exactly certain how to pronounce, I think it's Chasa, when I looked it up on Google, said that it was basically a word used for servants who work on a farm. And so I wonder if that's why, you can see on his cloak that he's got these little like ragged edges and some kind of dirt and stuff, so maybe that's supposed to be the reference, but I'm not positive on that one. Sigma's skin is pretty cool. I really like the color scheme, and I like the way that they've done this kind of depth effect on his clothing. His head, though, really reminds me of Mimir from God of War, which is not a bad thing. Junkrat's skin is pretty sick. I actually really like it. The reason that I'm ranking it kind of like lower, I guess, in the tier is because his face reminds me of a clown, and I don't like clowns. However, the name that they used for this skin is actually a character from a 16th century Chinese novel called Journey to the West. And this character, whose name is like translated as Red Boy, he basically is like the protector of the fire mountains, and he like can control fire and that kind of thing. But he also attempts to like capture people so that he can eat them. So not so fun fact. Moira's Demon Queen skin is pretty sick. I like the detail that they always have between her like healing and hurting hands, and I don't know, there's not a whole lot to say about that, I guess. And now we reach my top three, with number 3 coming in is the Invisible Man skin for Cassidy. It's a really cool concept, although the rest of it is pretty basic, I mean, it's just like a jacket and pants, but the fact that his head is actually completely invisible is sick. Now, if only I could take my hat off and then people would have a really hard time getting headshots, that would be really cool, but also infuriating and a terrible idea. My second favorite skin from this entire battle pass is the one that they've designed for Junker Queen. She looks so sick. She's wearing platform boots. She's already tall as hell, but let's make her taller. And you don't see this in the battle pass, but once you actually unlock the skin, her axe is designed to look like an actual bass guitar. It looks really, really cool. Now, of course, my favorite skin from the entire battle pass is the mythic skin for Kiriko, Amateris. If you didn't know, the name of the skin is actually the name of the sun goddess in Japanese mythology. And what I thought was really cool is that Amateris is actually one of the 3 precious children in Japanese mythology. So her, along with her brothers, the moon god and the storm god. So I was wondering, I assume that the headpieces that are her 3 options are actually in reference to the moon god and the storm god. Other than that, it's just a really cool design. I like that you can change her hair. I wish that some of the details changed a bit more, because I feel like you don't really notice her, cards changing shape or whatever. But overall, it's a really cool skin. I'm happy that they did one for Kiriko, because she's just a really cool character and she's been really fun to play. So those are all the new skins from the Season 3 Battle Pass. Let me know in the comments which ones are your favorite, and who do you hope gets the Mythic skin next season? Personally, of course, I am biased, and therefore I am hoping for Pharah.